4. It's a no decision. After that, we go to the cards for a technical decision. Barry.
All right, we are set to go then. Miller has promised a knockout. And Murailmov, he's not scared. Feels much better, he said, at this weight. It's a real test, really, for both these guys.
Well, given how Big Baby was talking to us, Barry, at the fighter meetings, he better shine, because he was talking it up pretty good.
Yes, he was.
You saw at the beginning of the fight, he was walking up to Akhor's corner.
And the amateur experience, Miller was a kickboxer, so he only had 11 amateur bouts. Murailmov, a top amateur in both Europe and Asia. And pro experience, you see the Miller, very short fights. Murailmov, only averaging about 3.5 rounds per fight himself.
Pretty good chopping left hand from Murailmov there.
You know, Barry and Raul, these guys are big to begin with, but how big do they look when you put them in a ring this size?
Yeah, exactly. There's no place. It literally is about 3 steps to the ropes.
Yeah, very small ring. Akhor has no choice but to be aggressive. He's got to get close. Can't fight at long distance. He's giving Miller everything there. You see the long up jab that Miller throws. He's very relaxed in there.
A little left hand by Murailmov. Not a big punch, but it got there. And a left hand to the body.
I would say not a good sign for Murailmov that he's backing up so early in the fight.
Good body shot from Murailmov.
He's got a good chin. He's got a good chin, so Big Baby's gonna have to break him down. He's a good body puncher.
Big Baby lunging a little bit early in this fight. Remember, these guys are still in that gathering experience stage of their careers.
The one thing I look for from Big Baby, he is a volume puncher. For a guy his size, he throws a lot of punches. Not the biggest puncher in the world, but a volume puncher. He just ate a big right hand.
Yeah, he's getting out-volumed in this first round, I think.
Yeah, and he's walking into shots.
Looks like he's trying to use his strength and just trying to walk down Akhor. Akhor looks short but compact, but this guy, he's strong. You know, the fighters from Kazakhstan, they're really strong. They take a good shot. They come to the United States and they're hungry. They want to make it in the boxing business.
There was a right hand from Miller and another left hand.
Work out, let him go. Let him go.
Competitive first round, not really an action first round for these two big guys.
Good round, guys, good round.
Listen, I need you to take your time and cut the ring off. I need you to double up your jab.
We had a chance to talk with both guys. Here is what Jarrell Miller said he had to do.
I'm gonna jab his soul out of his body. I mean, that's it. I'm gonna hurt him. Break his will, break his heart. Simple.
He's a no real boxer, you know. I think I need a first couple of rounds, light this guy, and then come and fight him. Stop him, this guy. I'm stopping this guy.
Leave, hands up. Okay, that's all they got. Keep shooting the jab. Deep breath again. Deep breath. Stay relaxed.
So round 2, competitive first round.
It's a pretty good pace. And Miller actually forced the pace. Miller threw 65 punches. Murailmov threw 58. That's a nice amount of punches for heavyweights, and especially big heavyweights.
Both of them threw a lot of, it seemed like they threw a lot of power shots. You know, they were swinging big.
Let him go, work out of there. Stop, step back, box.
Murailmov said he's got to get inside, and he's been able to do that so far in this fight. Counter right hand from Murailmov, a left hand from Miller. Murailmov trying to work the body and digging pretty good to the body. Uppercut misses, left hand gets there from Miller. Another right hand from Miller. That backs Murailmov up, and a right hand again by Miller, but he's wild with 3 more punches.
7-inch reach advantage for Miller, you'd never know it.
Murailmov caught Miller on the way in. And Murailmov, despite having his back to the ropes, got the better of that exchange.
And imagine weighing 238 and being by far the smaller guy in the ring.
By 50 pounds.
These are not our grandfather's heavyweights.
It surprises me that Big Baby's doing some good inside work. And he gets back on the outside with the long jab. But that's where Akhor has to take advantage. He gets in the inside and he gets back out. His fight is in the inside. He's got to push him back, or try to push him back. He's not going to beat him moving around like that.
He's loading up on the left hook, Murailmov. That's been a shot.
Yeah.
Punches up, gentlemen.
At least there's an attempt at a jab by Miller, but his balance isn't very good when he jabs.
No, and he kind of pushes it. And there's a good right hand from Miller. Murailmov comes right back, though. That was caught on the gloves. 2 shots to the body by Miller. Now tries to come back upstairs. Murailmov ties him up.
Don't lean on him. Box.
Well, the way they're fighting, guys, we're going to find out who the power puncher is in this matchup because they're both landing big shots.
What kind of shape they're in, too.
Yes.
Because they're real busy for heavyweights.
And when Miller comes in at 280, you have to question that conditioning.
Good sharp left jab from Murailmov.
Rest period going on now.
Yeah, and both guys, for whatever it's worth, breathing through their mouths. Good right hand there from Miller. And a left hand drives Murailmov into the ropes.
What you dropping your hands for? Hey, you throwing those big shots. She's shooting the jab and keep moving your head. God damn it, come on. What are you doing? Oh, shit, you take the shot. Deep breath, inhale. Come on. You throwing big shots. He see that. Keep throwing the hook to the...
Some big bombs in round 2. You see Murailmov clowning, and he eats 3 straight punches, not that much on them. Then he tries to come back, but he misses the hook. And as Raul pointed out, really, even though Miller has the huge height and reach advantage, he's not doing badly on the inside, and he's pushing his opponent back, but he's not showing much of a jab in this fight.
So this is round 3, and you have an idea this could be a pivotal round in this fight.
Miller threw 90 punches in round 2. That's a lot for a heavyweight.
Step back, stop.
Murailmov's corner was all over him between rounds.
Box. I think Miller was very consistent in that last round. You know, you see, he was just letting his punches flow. He was punch shotting him. He's in the speed. And that's why he was catching Murailmov. Murailmov, I think he was just he's trying to load up too much on his shots.
Good uppercut there from Miller.
Single punching, if you see.
Miller combination.
Nice crisp combination by Miller.
Another right hand drops him. Straight right hand dropped him to his knees.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
And that's it. It's over. Threw the mouthpiece out, and that was it. So Miller did exactly what he said he was going to do.
I'll tell you what, he saw that shot coming. He put his hand down. I think he got careless. He measured him, but he saw the shot coming. It was like, go ahead and hit me. You know, I'm going to take your shot. He took the shot. Honestly, he couldn't get back up.
Well, I said the round before, we're going to find out who the power puncher is in this fight. We found out.
Yes, we did.
And when you're a young heavyweight, a young American heavyweight especially, looking to make a name, and you're from Brooklyn, by the way, where, you know, Tyson and Floyd Patterson and Michael Moorer and Shannon Briggs and you know, all these fighters grew up, Riddick Bowe, you better show some power. You better be good. And this was a very, very impressive first performance on national TV for the most part.
Absolutely.
For Miller.
That was just straight right hand, just dropped Murailmov to his knees. Murailmov literally took the mouthpiece out of his mouth and threw it away, and that was it.
His way of saying, I don't want any more of that. And there it is. Well, it hasn't happened yet. He measures him.
That was it. That was
Yeah.
it right there. He knew it was coming. Thought he could take it, and obviously.
You wonder if Murailmov had in some way had given up, at least inside his own head, at the end of round 2 when Miller had that big moment in the last 10 seconds. Because you can see he's not protecting himself at all there. Raul made the point they were both breathing through their mouths, and he might have been gassed. And watch what he does here as the count. You can see he's not going to get up. That's a given. But watch what he does with his right glove here. He had the faculties to take the mouthpiece out.
Yeah, he was conscious. I mean, he knew what he was doing, and it's something that he felt as a fighter. Only he knows. Said there's no reason for me to continue.
Well, that was a big right hand. Straight shot, no nonsense. As you said, Steve, he measured him, threw the shot, dropped his man, fight over.
Big baby.
Yeah.
Baby, yeah, he backed up all this talk.
Tell you what, Big Baby's growing up.
And as we take a look at the numbers, really all that stands out here is how many punches these guys threw for 2 rounds plus. Total punches, Miller, after a slower first round, had the big second round and the bone-crunching right hand to end the third round. Some body work, not that much, but Miller, if he can throw a lot of punches and show that kind of power, of course that was almost a free shot he was given there, well then he might be a heavyweight to keep an eye on and to have a future.
Gonna be interesting. I mean, he graduated at least to middle school today. All right, let's go to the center of the ring. We'll make it all official with the ring announcer, Jeff Houston. Jeff?
Ladies and gentlemen, our referee in charge, Chris Flores, reaches the count of 10 and stops this bout at 1 minute 3 seconds, round number 3. For the winner by knockout, from Brooklyn, New York, Jarrell, Big Baby Miller!
Well, Big Baby comes up with a big knockout. That straight right hand really did it. He said, I'm coming, and that's a pretty good editorial statement.
And as we look at Miller, a new young American heavyweight emerging, 27 years old, unbeaten. This is my top 10. And, you know, for 500 years, people have been saying, the heavyweight division isn't very good. Well, right now, it's still the Vladimir Klitschko show. He's still dominant. A lot of the guys on this top 10 list have been victims of Klitschko, but you want to look to the future. Vladimir Klitschko, I believe, is 39 years old. Wilder, obviously a younger fighter. Tyson Fury will be fighting Klitschko soon. And these other guys, somewhat dismissible in my mind because they've been beaten by Klitschko. Who's going to be the guy to emerge the way Wilder recently has? Maybe it'll be Jarrell Miller, but a warning, it's very, very early in the game for him.
It really is, and there are a number of guys just about at the level that Miller is right now, too. A couple more guys in England are bright prospects. I think the future of the division looking pretty bright.
Yeah.
Well, still to come, our feature fight of the evening, middleweights Rob Brandt and Lewis Rowe.